They done took my life already. Bitch, I just came on it, hoe. Already with the bullshit. Now my life start over. No motherfucking, no case. I'm not gonna do. But this shit gotta go. That shit out there. See? That shit gonna bring this shit back. I don't wanna see it. Once you get that shit the fuck up out of here. Tell D why they get that shit out of here. Bring this shit right back, see? That shit out there, man. Trying to see that shit, man. Anybody ain't trying to see. Anybody trying to install all that shit. Now they wanna try to install some bullshit. Now I don't want that bullshit. I want this shit off my motherfucking screen. This shit off my motherfucking screen, bitch. Alright then, get this shit off my motherfucking screen. See? I told y'all a long time ago when they come, I seen that, when I seen them buildings, well, I seen them hoes at, I said them the same columns. And I told y'all, I said the same abalone. It's the same abalone. And I was comparing it to the shit in Egypt shit and Mesopotamia. I said it's the same abalone. Them 7 years in Rome and shit. And I told y'all, I said, these niggas ain't dragging this shit back home. They supposed to been drugged this taken over here and drugged this over here and this supposed to be the one that supposed to be sitting right here. Man, these niggas ain't dragging these chickens everywhere like that, man. They reconstructing right where the motherfuckers at. I told you, one of the motherfuckers was so big that they just built a museum right there. They tell on themselves. Cause you ain't drug this big shit back home nowhere. You ain't took this shit nowhere. I said, when you reconstruct, when you do that anything, rebirth, reborn, redo, when your retarded motherfuckers ass redo some shit. When you reconstruct, and they had a whole reconstructing period. I remember talking about this. I said, when you reconstruct something, that means you constructing right on top of something that's already been constructed. And they didn't went so deep today, they ain't have to reconstruct. They just went and started putting their designs on top of shit. But all that shit over there where that war and shit was at, where they came in on yet. When you got too close to where they got too close to the mountains where them hoes come from. The Western Plateau, man. The true Garden of Eve, all you Bible thumpers, whatever you want to call it, motherfucker, this is the truth over here. And when you reconstruct something, you reconstruct on top of something that's already been constructed. They told you they had a reconstructing period. So you reconstructing on top of something that's already been constructed. And I just learned something from my nigga Roll the Corn. I don't need no name. The triple white. Now you gonna hide the red bricks and the yeah, you gonna hide our shit with triple white paint. The motherfucking white out. Triple white. Triple white. I gotta look into it, but I ain't been checking around it, man. My little gristle ass backbone, my little gristle ass back and turned into a bone overnight for me. I got a backbone fucking with this nigga, yeah? Cause it put, I told this dude, here's my last piece to the puzzle. All I need is some more solid evidence for this West. I already had the goddamn best on the goddamn so-called mind calendar, old man calendar. Oldest mamas in the world come on us, man. Something to this shit, huh? This man goddamn putting up, this nigga putting up Menkaura, nigga who built pyramids in Egypt, putting his ass up out the goddamn Mississippi River. I said, there you go. When I first came into this shit, I said, boy, they digging at home now. And once you start looking at home, you gonna realize the best way to hide something from a nigga is right up under his nose and teach you all that shit and make you want to go dig in Africa and go do motherfucking mission work in Africa and all this old shit. Right here on. Right up under your nose. I'm about to run this man shit with the commercials and all. I'm going back to sleep. I got to go to the plantation. I got to be at 4:30. But I wake up with this shit on my heart. Yeah, I does that. That's how I do. The reconstructing period. Reconstruct right on top of your shit. But you leave your trademark. You leave your trademark, nigga. Now let me go find everybody whole plan, man. I ain't got time for YouTube and all that old dumb shit they be doing. They probably gonna take, look at this shit. Still got this shit on my screen. Still got this shit on my motherfucking screen. What the fuck is it? What the fuck is it? What the fuck is that shit? Still don't know what some goddamn Jolly Ranchers and candy and shit. Bitch, stop playing. Still don't know what Jolly Ranchers and candy shit. I'm on 3GD though. I think I'm on 3GD. That ain't what the fuck I'm looking for anyway. Ain't what the fuck I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for right now. That's what I'm looking for right now.
What does it really take to stop a motivated, violent criminal dead in his tracks?
Archaeological findings in written text.
I'm gonna tell you something. When that man started talking about how the language was made, I can't, man, I got a good ass memory. But I'm getting old. And it hit something in the back of my shit. I said, man, one of my old elementary teachers, I remember them saying language came from the first people who ever started agriculture was plowing that land. And they started letters from, just like this man said, it's an old person told me that when I was a child, and it was still in my head when he said it. Man, I remember somebody saying about that plow. And that's how the language started. From the people who was doing agriculture and studying astrology to know what seasons to plant, what, man, these folks know about minerals. These folks, man, we was true. We the truth. And I remember they used to be talking about Creek. Anytime they start talking about Creek, they be talking about black folk. I remember that. Just like I remember telling the teacher in the 12th grade, I can't get down with this literature shit, because these the people that wrote my people to sleep. The reason I ain't walk across that stage, I had to go to summer school to get my motherfucking diploma, because I refused to do that literature shit. Macbeth and Romeo and Juliet and Thou for I Thou and all that. But man, the same people who wrote us to sleep, I ain't on that. My soul been unsettled with this shit. But I remember them talking about Creek. And I also remember them never could give me the definition of what the fuck dog matter really was. We don't live on no planet, roll the corn. This ain't no planet. Only thing I don't like, but what the fuck you mean when you say there's a planet? This ain't no planet. It's Earth. Now, if you want the rest of that shit over there to be planet, you already talking about they made up the aliens and all that shit. All the rest of that shit made up too. People weren't talking about no big head niggas coming down here and coming from space and all. No, they was studying the heavens inside the guidelines of nature. But back to this reconstructing shit. Now, it go to prove that Mesopotamia, Greece, all that shit. That's why niggas said, yeah, we were there. Yeah, we were there. In some kind of way, the Moors got usurped over there with them. And they started constructing goddamn buildings out of your motherfucking bones, skull and bones. That's what led me to this man here. Showing y'all them skulls and bones and seeing that J. When I see that J, I know the goddamn jump off on their ass. And that J led me right down to Peru. And when I got to Peru, see, I be watching Vogue and I'm from Birmingham, Alabama. We got Red Mountain where they carved our shit out and stuck this nigga over there with his ass out. All in front of science museums and museums, butt naked and shit, butt naked Romans all everywhere in front of the county jail. They butt naked all over this motherfucker. Walking over here, boy, we got down Smoke 9, Stir 9, with his ass out. That's the first assault on me. That's the first assault on me in my city. I said, that's the assault right there. This nigga off a nigga's old ass now. And then they referred me to this man right here. All that shit, I'm in that cell, thinking and pondering, praying to my ancestors, or communicating with my ancestors, or whatever you want to call it. That's how I came over all that. I had America, Key Walker, all that shit. Them people that led me straight to this man right here. And he breaking their ass off something real proper. Now let's see how they reconstruct. And they can catch the goddamn commercials, I don't give a fuck. They probably gonna take the lie, I don't give a fuck. Cause I'm gonna go to sleep. I just listen to almost over half of this motherfucker. Y'all see the gray line right there. I'm gonna listen to that much of this motherfucker right there. In and out, cause I just woke up. When I smoke in the square there, I gotta get up out the mall. Draw me a little juicy juice and a little water there. Yeah, but let's get it though. Cause when you reconstruct, you constructing on something that's already there. Now let's see how they reconstruct. And he talking about world fairs in here. And that coincide with what I told you, the word carnival. They brought all those carnivals and shit. They were stealing your children and eating your babies up. Removing the meat that they want to eat. That's what the original word in Latin means for carnival. And it turned into carnivore. And all now, the original word was carnival. And the definition was the removal of meat. So they removing meat from these carnivals that all these children coming up missing from. They set up shit for all they ought to go. Let your children celebrate, and all your children just regular come up missing. And y'all finna go trick-or-treating in a minute, but y'all still don't get it. And on it, never participate in the traditions or rituals of the ones who oppress you, man. It ain't your shit. Let's get it, man.
Give us a glimpse at the lives of the only rich Mycenaeans. They spend time in lavish palaces with swimming pools, exotic gardens, spending their leisure and time in poetry, music, sports, watching bullfights. The bullfights come from these people. We can assure their servants in the pool live otherwise. Serenity and prosperity of a rich was stark contrast to the uncivilized tribes of mainland Greece. The uncivilized tribes of mainland Greece, the one who tear your shit up. Now, you see a people with palaces, pools, they watching bullfights, they got music, poetry, sports, palaces, and they come from the island of Crete. Don't forget that. They are the bloodline coming from the island of Crete. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. Now, the Mycenaean, I'm gonna call them Myci, because I can't, that word be tongue twisting a Mississippi nigga to death. The Myci invented the first writing system we can attest to in ancient Greek culture, Linear B. It was updated from Linear A. The still undeciphered script used by the predecessors, the Menian civilization. Roll the corn. Y'all know what I'm about to do. Y'all know what the fuck I'm about to do. Minions. That's why I've been teaching y'all this shit for a month. So y'all already know what I'm talking about. Now, these hunter-gatherers want to act like linear A and linear B languages are somehow Greek. Hell no, hunter-gatherer. That's Hebrew. They ain't no motherfucking Greek. Greek came from Hebrew. Y'all try to separate the languages. Linear A, linear B. No, it's all based off Hebrew. Stop lying, white folks. Acting like y'all had a fucking language. Why does the Minion people pull up in Greece from Crete, build palaces? They got pools, sports, languages, poetry, art.
Embarrassing story, but I can't pay my rent. My friend told me about how she got this $5,000 loan to pay off her bills, including rent.
Sports, languages, poetry, art, Hebrew. Stop acting like y'all don't know who these people is. I'm sick of y'all. Teach this fucking history right. The Minion civilization. Okay, truth. Roll the coin. Okay, truth. Minions. Before I even keep going, let me go and show y'all what the hell, where the fuck they come from. I keep this receipt that broke 50 codes. This damn receipt right here is a bad motherfucker. This a bad ass receipt. I might can't even find it today. Roll the coin. But y'all already know. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. I showed y'all the receipt with the Minions long time ago. Hold on, let me see can I find it again. Roll. Hold on, see can I find it. Right now. Horn rings. Right now. I can't find it, but it's cool. Let me show y'all what they were wearing. What is this, September 14th? Let me show y'all what they were wearing. Corn rings. Corn rings. I got the real receipt in the museum with these same rings. Right? The Minions brought corn and copper across the Atlantic to Crete. Then, off the Crete civilization, you get the Minion. The Mycene, right? Let's go back. Then you get Hebrew languages in Crete. Now, I can't find a receipt today because it's so old. I'll show y'all. Y'all already seen that receipt a million times. Cretans, Phoenicians, coming across the Atlantic, same bloodline of people as the Mycene, bringing corn and copper to Crete. Then Crete civilization spins off the Mycene, who goes to Greece, and has a linear A and linear B Hebrew language from their predecessors, the Minion civilization. Food, drinks, cattle, different people had. Food, drinks, cattle, different people had. See that? Let's keep going. Greek myths with the happiest periods of the past. The Mycene palaces. Most myths happen around these times. Then you get the king of Athens travel to the island of Crete to slay the Minotaur, the half bull, half man. That's star teachings, people. There's star teachings right there. The king travels to the island of Crete, kills the Minotaur. The Minotaur is in the sky. The Minotaur is in the sky. Hold on, let me get my laptop. The Minotaur is a star constellation. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Now, Europa got something to do with this too. All this stuff come from us. All of it. Hold on. Minotaur star constellation. Hold on. Roll the coin.
If you've been waiting to apply for disability benefits, don't. Hi, I'm Sarah, and I'm a lawyer at Atticus.
Here you go right here. Roll the coin. Same bull, same Taurus, same shit. Ain't nothing different. Ain't nothing different. Hold on, let me show you. Same bull, same Taurus. Right? Minotaur. Same shit. Taurus constellation. Minotaur. Taurus. Same meaning. Taurus got something to do with the spring, like I told y'all the whole time. Now, let's go back. Why is that building in Nashville looking just like this one? Now, the Taurus story, half bull, half man, Taurus, spring, Pleiades, Europa is the Pleiades, the Minotaur is Taurus. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. The Mysi settled the mainland Greece, the coast of Iona, and the many small islands. They effectively shaped the borders around the Aegean Sea. We built the Aegean Sea shit that would later become the nexus of ancient Greek civilization, right? In the mainland, unlike Crete, there were danger of invasions from other tribes and states. See that? Watch this. The open space palaces had to be turned into fortresses with thick stone walls. Now, who are these people attacking these people? Troy. All that Troy shit these people like to promote, them the people attacking your people. Roll the coin. Later on down the line. Now, here goes the linear B alphabet. Right? A aleph, B beta for bet, bet. Right? This comes from Hebrew. Alpha, bet, aleph, bet. Same stuff. Changed into Greek language, Greek alphabet. Greeks adopted their alphabet, transformed it into a new system of writing from the Mysi. The Mysi was Hebrew. Then you change it into Greek. You see it? Aleph, bet. Let me show you. Same thing. Now, the bloodline who built this is Hebrew, coming from here. In Greece. Yes, that's why I look just like the one in Nashville. Because them same people that bloodline went over there and built it, some stayed on the land and built this at home. Roll the coin. They at home. This one not tore down because we had no wars, people. They fought in Greece. They fought in Greece, hunter-gatherers. Over here, we didn't fight. By the time the colonizer gets here, ain't that many people still around these places. They're living in other places. They build these cities up and they leave. But it's already there on the land from ancient culture. They take the building, say they founded it, and act like they built it, right? That's where the World Fairs come from. Cities already built, already irrigated. Now, watch this. They left behind material culture with grand royal tombs, palaces, monumental architecture, which later served as an inspiration for classical Greek temples and buildings. The Mysi myth, legends, language formed from the bedrock of later Greek epic poetry and tragedy. The Greek tragedies are star stories from the Mysi. Roll the corn. Expansion and trade networks spread influence across the Aegean, Anatolia, and even parts of Italy, planting early seeds for future Greek colonization. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Now, why do you come to America? Why do you come to America and put Greek mythology on the buildings? Ask yourself that. Where they get that shit from? Why do you come to America and put Greek mythology on buildings? This is where they got it from. Right here.
Do not call an attorney if you've been in a car accident. There's a smarter way to get paid a way bigger check without expensive
Right here. They already know what this stuff is. They already know who built it. They already know who built it. So the same way they put the Greek pantheon on the buildings over there, they come over here and do it the same damn way. So now you put Apollo, Zeus, all these goddamn Greek mythology on top of the buildings anti-married. Because the same people who built the motherfucker in Greece built the motherfucker over here. So you take what you done over there, transform the building into a ancient melanated people's building, into a Greek building. Now, when you go look at these buildings in America today, they got Greek shit all over them. Why? That is how you culture assimilate the building. Roll the corn. That's how you do it. Look. You throw that Greek shit right up in there, act like you built it. But the old building ain't got nothing up there in Greece. See that? They add that to the building. Now let's go look at this a little closer. Now they say linear A and linear B is a Mysi Greek language, right? Undeciphered script of the Menian civilization that predates it. They say it's not Hebrew. Y'all a fucking lie. Hebrew started the linear A and linear B fucking language. Because it came from the Cretans, the Menians, Semitic connections. I know exactly where you hunter-gatherer, including Hebrew. I know exactly where you hunter-gatherers got y'all language from. Exactly. Written in Mysi Greek, then the earlier Greek language, deciphered, right? Adapted in a linear A and linear B, changing the name of a language that come from Hebrew. You hunter-gatherer. Let's go look at Tennessee in the World's Fair. Tennessee in the World's Fair. They go to building right there. There you go right there. Already there. Whole city already aligned. Everything already there. You see it? Let's go look around. What's there right there? What the hell is there right there on the ground? That's a falcon. That's a falcon on the ground. They got a falcon, a bird man right there on the ground. There you go right there. Roll the corn. Right there. Let's keep looking. Look at these buildings. See the triangle at the top? Triangle, triangle. All our shit. All of it. That one, that one, that one, that one, every last one of them. And if I find the right map, I guarantee you these buildings align with the Pleiades. I guarantee you these buildings align with the Pleiades. If I find the right map, I'm going to get y'all ass. Roll the corn. Let me see something. If I find the right map, I got you. Let me check something out. Hold on. Roll the corn. Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat. Greek revival style. No, this ain't no Greek building. Our shit got the falcon right on the ground. Right there. Right there. This is the old World's Fair map. Right? Let's keep going. Now, if the people speaking Hebrew, there should be Hebrew on the buildings, huh, Truth? If the people speaking Hebrew, Hebrew characters should be on the columns or on the buildings. Because see, now we understand. Here go the columns in Atlanta, Georgia. This is Atlanta, Georgia.
What if every purchase was an investment in your business? With Capital One business cards, you can redeem
Many ancient buildings were constructed to face the east for ritual, astronomical, and symbolic reasons related to the rising sun. These buildings are facing the east. Let's go to Atlanta and look. Atlanta. Now, this New Orleans. This New Orleans. Which way the building shaping, Truth? Front east in a direction. Buildings facing east in a direction. Let's go back. Ancient buildings constructed to face the east for ritual. The sunrise. New Orleans World Fair facing the east. You see it? Which way the building shaping, Truth? Right to the east for the sunrise. Hunter-gatherers did not build this shit. Let's keep going. Let's go to Atlanta. Let's look at the columns in Atlanta. World's Fair buildings. What's there right there? See, it looked normal. It looked normal. It ain't normal. You see them two G's facing each other right there? You see that? You think that's just a design, huh? That's Hebrew. On the damn buildings, on the columns, everywhere. That is bet. Roll the corn. Here you go right there. There you go. House or temple. Tent, house, temple. Hebrew. Let's go back. Put the two G's together facing each other. There you go right there. Roll the motherfucking corn. See, you gotta know what you're looking at. Then the shit just fall all in your hand. Yeah, there go the knowledge right there. Some type of ancient people writing some type of Hebrew language built these goddamn columns and buildings because this stuff all over the buildings, all over America. You see that right there? The X with the line going straight up. The X with the line going straight up. You see that? There go bet. See the X with the line right there. X with the line going straight through it. It look normal. Hebrew. Let's go look at another building in Omaha, Nebraska. In Omaha. Yeah, that's Tav. There you go. It's Tav and the Earth Cross. Roll the coin. Here go Atlanta. A lift Tav. Here go Atlanta with the big X building in the World's Fair. See the big circle around it? These people got Tav and Tav on the ground in building form. We don't even and acting like we don't know what the fuck we looking at. Am I lying, Yashar? Because you seem to know what you talking about. Roll the coin. Okay. Let's go look inside the building. I told y'all, they call it the triple paint. The triple white paint, people. These are red clay bricks. They paint everything triple white with 3 coats of white to hide the old ancient brickwork. Just like I told y'all, they was talking about it in the series. Paint the building triple white to hide the ancient culture.
Got him.
They call it the triple white paint system. Paint everything white, 3 coats. To hide the old brick or the original people who built it. Let's keep going. Here is Omaha. Here is Omaha. Here is Omaha.
The 3 little pigs. One built this motherfucking house of straw. One built this house of stick. But the one gonna last is a house of brick. And our women are brick houses. And our women, we call them brick houses. She built like a brick house. Okay. Let's get it.
Look how beautiful this is. Damn, Omaha. Y'all used to look like this. Shit. Let's keep going. Omaha, Nebraska. Triangle buildings. All this shit. Okay. Let's zoom in. Where we at, Truth?
As a financial advisor, you know building a retirement.
Here we go. The Trans-Mississippi Exposition. Omaha. What the hell is that? Same symbol I just showed y'all. Let's zoom in. Right there. Right there on the building. Same symbol I just showed y'all. Right? Let's check that out. Shot.
I found that somewhere there on the goddamn, on the Pope Road. And it meant something what that motherfucker meant. I said something about that something else. Pope got that bitch all on the road and all that shit. I remember I was goddamn standing next to someone right there. Like, what the fuck is kind of cross this is now? That language is my last piece of the puzzle. That's why I named that bitch Aramaic. Until I got a full understanding of the language. And then I was saying, we ain't no Semitic people. Bitch, we are the Semitic. We wrote the language. We are, okay. Guess what? I know the truth now. Truth don't need no help. And we know the truth now. And this nigga on this truth right here, the truth. Last piece of my puzzle. Roll the corn and cut the coat. Let's get it.
Roll symbol. Something quite similar. Right? The P, Greek roll. The Greek shy, X is the Greek shy. P is the Greek roll. Why the fuck is Greek shy is with the P and the Greek roll? I mean, the P is Greek roll and the X is Greek shy. Why? Chicago. This shit is all Hebrew, man. Come on, bro. Watch this. Watch this. The Greek towel. How the fuck the Greek got a towel cross? Hold on now. Hold on now, because I know another civilization got the towel. Thousands of years before Greeks. I'm finna show you who they is. Finna show you who they is. Stop playing. The towel. Y'all don't stop playing acting like this shit came from over there. Please stop. Please. Pretty please. It's foolishness. Here they go with the bullshit. Look, misleading. Y'all, you see? Here y'all go. Stop playing. Stop fucking playing. Let me blow this up.
So the Pope got Chicago on his garment. I remember I seen that. I remember I was trying to I was studying. I seen it somewhere. And the next time I seen it was on the Pope garment. Thank you, Roller Corn. I so appreciate you, bro.
Okay. Roll the corn. Stop playing. Acting like they be trying to lie on Google and shit. All that old dumb shit. Quit playing. The towel. Mayan. Now talk, what are you doing? What the fuck? There you go right there. Towel. Towel-shaped icon built by Mayans. The towel. Why do Greeks got the towel cross, which is the equivalent to the bottom of the Ankh? Why the Greeks got it? They should know nothing about that. That shit come from here. Mayans used the same exact towel cross, only with no loop. Then the loop came for the Ankh. The towel is helixual rising. That's exactly what the towel is. Then the loop is the ecliptic loop of what happens before the helixual rising. Roll the corn. Now, why do the Greek get it? They shouldn't have it. Let's go back. Roll the corn. Why in the hell do the Greek got the towel, the T? Derived from the Phoenician tav, X. It derived from Phoenicians, huh? Phoenicians ain't nothing but Cretans. Same bloodline. Hebrew. Tav is Hebrew. Whenever they get through running their mouth, they can stop. Acting like this shit don't come from over here. Tav is Hebrew.
Bear my name stole with a cheek, because I'll never forget that child. The bottom of the Ankh. Why? The bottom of the Ankh. Hold on. Let's get it.
This is where you get Tav from. Roll the corn. Tav is the final letter of the Hebrew alphabet. Okay. Tav is Tav. Same thing. Hebrew. Yes. Tav is Tav. Same thing. So when you get to saying Tav and Tav, all are the same. Tav, Mary, all that, that's Hebrew. They be acting like that shit ain't got nothing to do with nothing. It got something to do with everything. Roll the corn. The Greek letter Rho derived from the letter Resh, the head. The head that bows to prey. That's what a Rho P come from. Right?
NetCredit is here to say yes
You believed in me.
to a personal loan or line of credit, even when other lenders won't.
When you say yes. When you
Right? Then, the X, Tav, Paleo Hebrew. So when you get the P and the X, that's Hebrew. In Greek. Yeah. Roll the coin, acting like it's something else. Why is it on the buildings? Without the P, though. The X with the Tav. Hebrew on the building in Omaha, Nebraska. These people know what this stuff means. Roll the coin. They know what it means. Bed, house, temple, tent. Bed right there. On the columns. Bed. House. Home, family. There you go right there on the columns in Atlanta, Georgia. At the World's Fair building that still stand around there. Roll the coin. Now, I ain't go through all the spots. I'm still going through different spots, going through different buildings. I just now. Then you got to start looking at the fruit the Hebrews brought. Pomegranates, citron trees. All this stuff come from America, man. So stop playing.
Truth don't need no help. It ain't gonna bend, break no fall. And get what? We know the truth now. Roll the corn and cut that coat. Cause all that shit come up the west. The western plateau. Platform. The western corner of the earth. And they won't gonna stop till they got the mama. They won't gonna stop till they got him. Now they running it. And we need to run their heads off. The military is here, like he say, to keep you in place, just like the police and everything else. On your own shit. Cause niggas brainwashed, bullied up, gatekeepers, stomping Greek fraternities and all that shit. And they don't understand. Working for the white man, like me. Gotta hit it in 4:30 in the morning, so I gotta go. Welcome to bondage. I told you a long time ago, we are the result of conquered people, indentured slavery, total servitude. Cause you niggas choose to rub elbows and believe, take faith in everything from this global system. The New World Order is the globe. The globe is part of your indoctrination. Now that's my investigation. And I'm a goddamn boss too. So I'm out. Boom.